I thought they only went by income. I know someone who doesn't work and has an inheritance and has Medicaid. So I think they only went by income is referring to the government or Medicaid when determining benefits. And no, there's actually both income and asset limit. So it's not just income. There's the monthly income limit of approximately $2,800. I think it's $2,829. There is also asset limitations. So, and these can sometimes be even harder to meet, especially if you have a lot of money in the bank or if you have an additional property, if you have a business. Medicaid wants to see that at least at one day out of the month, there's no more than $2,000 in assets. So I obviously don't know this person and I don't know how their inheritance was set up, but oftentimes if it's known in advance that someone is on government benefits like Medicaid or SSI, their inheritance will already be handled through a special needs or supplemental needs trust. This is something that can be set up by a parent or someone else who is passing money along to someone who's on government benefits. If they set up a special needs trust or a supplemental needs trust as part of their estate planning, then the inheritance can actually go to this trust and it can be used to pay for things for the individual or supplement their needs in addition to what they're receiving from Medicaid. Receiving a chunk of money as an inheritance, whether it's as a beneficiary or outright through a trust or just through probate, can definitely knock you off of your Medicaid benefits. It can definitely put you over the asset limit and often does. So there has to be some kind of vehicle in place for this not to happen. If the family didn't set up anything in advance, that's when we look at pooled trust. You can actually put an inheritance into a pooled trust. That's a type of trust that's managed by a nonprofit, and they pool money, from different people who are in special needs or who are receiving government benefits. They can invest all this money and manage it, but everyone has their own separate account. And the money within that trust can be used on lots of different things that you may need during your life, not just things related to medical or health. So oftentimes an inheritance may also directly go into a pooled trust. But an individual can't just receive an inheritance in their bank account of thousands and thousands of dollars and remain on benefits. There's a duty to report to Medicaid. You have to do ongoing reports. So they are looking into your assets and your income all the time. This isn't something that's just once you qualify, it's fine. So you are definitely at risk to lose benefits if an inheritance isn't set up properly, which maybe this one was. It sounds like it must have been if they're still receiving benefits. All right, so I hope this answers the question. If you have any other questions about Medicaid, asset protection, estate planning, elder law, probate, and you're in Florida, please don't hesitate to contact our office. We are at Cause Law Office, the non-stuffy attorneys, and the link is in my bio.